This man is no god. He is nothing.
This is your boy Arthur with another cosplay review for you. Now, I did my first video on the Zoom costume. I didn't have the mask. I ordered from Jester Effects, and I didn't get it at the time. But I did do the review on the costume. But now I finally can do a review, a part 2, a sequel, with the freaking mask of Zoom. Okay, so I got this sort of makeshift thing here. I will say, word to the wise, if you're gonna get this mask or any other mask, especially if you spend that much money on it, make sure you get one of those foam heads. I was lucky enough to my aunt gave me hers because she had an extra one. Foam heads for like wigs and stuff. So I was lucky enough to sirens going back in the background, police cars. But I was lucky enough to not have to pay for a foam head, so I didn't have to order one. So I was able to put this sucker on and keep it stable, so I won't be folded somewhere in a corner or something. But finally got it. Now I will tell you guys, it seemed like I've been through hell and back trying to get this mask. Originally, when I was going to do this, I was going to have this big, like, pissed off review because I just didn't like the way I was, the whole situation of getting my mask. Like I did, with Jester Effects. Like, don't get me wrong, Jester Effects do a really, really good job. They do a great job. He does. I'm not sure if there's any other people, but I know, the main guy. He does a great job at what he does. He's very talented, and he's good at what he does. So I would say, just words of the wise, I got frustrated because when I ordered it, it was on May 18th. I don't know how. This is my first time ordering with them. I've done plenty of other costumes orders, and I got my stuff in probably the following month. So it was reasonable. So I'm thinking it was going to be the same thing. Not really sure his demand was, but I did talk to him and talk through Instagram and try to see, hey, would I have it by June, middle June, end of June, something like that. And he said, we'll try to. So I'm thinking that's the gospel. I will have it by then, because I did have a con, Kineticon for July. And I was hoping to debut the full outfit, the full Zoom costume. And as you guys saw from the Kineticon vlog, I did not have it. I was really perturbed at that moment, but it was a lot of just to keep a long story short, I even was about to do a little video of me calling them because the customer service wise, and it was just back and forth thing. It was just a pain in the ass. I will say, so you won't have to go through what I have to go through. If you give them, you have to. I will say, you will have to. You got to. It's a must. You got to give them a due date that you need your mask, Zoom mask, Flash, or Kid Flash, or Batman, whatever costume, or whatever cowl thing you're looking for from them. Make sure you give them a due date. Hey, I need it by July 2nd, or whatever, because since I technically didn't give them an actual due date, I gave them, hey, what you have by this month, instead of an actual due date. They do have a following makeup time for about 45 to 60 days. And since I didn't give them an actual due date, say, hey, can I have it by June 21st? I had to go by the deadline of 45 to 60 days, which wasn't really what I wanted, because I look, to me as a customer, I look at it, if I ask around that time frame. I'm hoping to have it by that time frame. You know, that gives you, hey, I'm gonna give this out. I didn't have an exact time frame from the guy, and plus they didn't ask me. That's another thing. They never asked me when did you need it by. Always got asked from the guys overseas, when do you need his costume by? Never got that from them. Maybe he forgot something, but I know it was early in the morning when I did do the order with him when we talked. Maybe maybe he was tired. I don't know, but nevertheless, just make sure you have a due date. So you want to go what I had to do. So you want to go what I had to go through. So from May 18th, I finally got the Zoom Cowl. I say June. I mean, no, I'm sorry, August. We're like, yeah. And by the beginning of August, I finally got it, which sucked. I think by the end of July. Yeah, well, towards the end, beginning of August, but end of July, beginning of August. I can't remember the exact date. I know it was just a couple weeks ago. It wasn't that long. You know, it was a lot of back and forth trying to get this thing, trying to figure out what's going on, and they had the final order and trying to see what was the whole gist of everything, because it actually passed the 45, 60 days. Actually, it passed the 60-day mark, and that time frame I was trying to call, and no one returned my phone call, and I was trying to, like, you know, leave a voicemail or something, and for me, I was like, maybe I should record this thing and post it up, but after everything, I just don't care for the negative vibe stuff, so I don't want to do that. At the moment I was pissed, you know, because it's my money, but I decided I'm not going to do that, because I don't like to really burn bridges, and I really, with this Zoom app, I really want to work with them again, but actually do it the right way, with giving dates and when I need stuff by, because now that I know how they do, I know that I had to give them a specific date that I needed, you know. So, I mean, I spent all this money. I ain't trying to wait forever, you know. This is, you know, I work too much. I work too hard to be waiting this long. But I finally got it. So, that's my little disclaimer. Just make sure you guys get that done with them, or whoever you mess with. Whoever you order stuff with, for the first time especially, you give them a due date that you need it by, because you will, you know, be screwed by the end when you try to have your con and you don't have that missing piece, because that's what happened, and I didn't have a missing piece. The missing part was this. But now into the review. Now I'm gonna just take it off the head. I'm not gonna put it on because I still got some alterations to do, because I got the foam. No, this is just the urethane latex. So it's a lot heavier. It's heavier. I don't know how the foam latex one. That's the one I really would like to have, because I can just flip it right over and it's easy to go in and come on. They put on and off. And this not so much, because I have a big head and I have dreads. And depending on the stages of my hair, like if I, you know, got it really done or not, I have to cut the back of it. I'm still in the process of trying to figure this whole thing out, trying to get that in there. I was going to use this mask to the Terrificon this month of August, but since I don't have my contacts, I got to order some. I will be wearing this officially for Hartford Comic Con. That's next month. September. So, yeah. Shout out to CW Zoom, or is it Zoom CW Cosplay? Yeah, Zoom CW Cosplay or CW Zoom Cosplay. At the moment, I can't even think. My phone is like on the charger right now. But if you're seeing this, buddy, I will tag you in the video, you know, in the post, so you can see this. And you know, when you see this, hey. Thanks for letting me, you know what to do with this part. He's been a big help since the first video, since I did the first Zoom review. And he's a great great cosplayer, and I will put the link to him on the description below, so you can go follow him on Instagram because he's good. He's really good. I think he embodies the Zoom character really well. I thought I was good, but I haven't got the do well part yet to really show what I could do. But for him, he's really taking it off. Like first, it was Erica Moran doing it, but for him to do it, this guy, I mean, I think he blows everybody out right now because he just got the posture right. He has the whole ordeal, just the whole attitude right. So and he's just really good at what he does. So he gave me some advice about this stuff. So, and also, hold on. What I didn't think about, and I forgot all about it, and he brought it to my attention, that you guys, you're going to need, if you're going to get this mask, or I would say any other mask like a Flash or whatever, a Batman, Cowl or whatever, just with the hair and everything, get one of these, you know, ski mask type of thing. That's what he told me to get, and I did get this. Luckily, I got it off of eBay. It was like, what it was like, $8 or something like that. So it goes right over my head, and then I can put this bad boy on. And because honestly, this thing on your skin, like, let me just show you, like, this rubber all in there. Like, you see all that? That's that right in there. It is dry, and it's like, it sticks to your skin, and it's hot. Like, especially if you have facial hair, it's going to like really rub you the wrong way. Trust me, I know. The sculpt on this is just like the show. You come with the ears. If you're looking at this, like, where's the bolts at? They're right here. You see, they're right here. So he brings them. He shipped these out. Yeah, the sculpt is really good. I will say the sculpt is super cool. He knows what he's doing. Like, I would never take that away from him. Like, the customer service part, can work. You know, can be a little worked on, but when the talent is there, like the talent is all there. Like, he's really good. So that's why I will still go back to him. Even so, I'll just get him right date. But this is just super, super good. I mean, really, like, what the, awesome. Another thing, the other Zoom cosplay told me, which I was trying to figure out myself because I was wondering how the hell I was going to breathe to this thing, because I don't want to pass out, go to a con and pass the hell out. And it works. I tell you, get an X-Acto knife. It cut like slits in here, like where there's already going to be black, and since you're going to be wearing this, and people take pictures and everything, they can't really see it until they, you know, really get up closer, or unless you tell somebody. But put little slits in the areas of here, or put all of them if you want to. But I put some in certain areas and some not. But so you can help you breathe, because trust me, it works wonders. Oh, also, these things, this mask gets a little ashy after a while, like, you know, it really does. So, you know, I've noticed that maybe it's just because it's the rubber, but it doesn't get ashy. So I figured out, you know, I put water, try to do with water, and I don't like how it gets too wet. I don't want it that wet. But just take like a paper baby wipe or whatever, moist towelette, and just, you know, clean it off, and then you'll have a little bit of a more shine to it. Especially if you're about to put it on in a con, I would say, you know, get it nice and glossy so it comes out nice on the picture. See how much better it is on it now that you see the light hit it. It's like, it's a big difference. You see that? See that? See that? Looking like I'm doing a how-to video. But yeah, so make sure you guys do that. And with the bolts, anyway, just so you know, all you're doing is just super gluing that on, and bam, it's right here. You know, so that's it. I'm not putting it on until I, you know, get the back of the head right, like I would need it to be, so I could go over my head and I could put it on and off. yeah, so other than that, pretty much that's the whole review for the Zoom Cowl. So hopefully I get to really debut this sucker the right way the following month at Hartford Comic Con. But I would say for this cowl for Jester effects, and I will leave there in the information in the description from their Facebook and website and whatnot. Like I said, they do a really good job. Make sure you just give them, just get the right, give them the right due date that you need by, unless you want to wait actually 45 to 60 days. But if you really need it in a certain amount of time, do that. And I think I say that do that with anybody. And with this, this mask here is awesome as hell. It really is. I mean, it really, really is. I would give this mask a 10 out of 10 if I was, giving this things like points and all that. 5 stars, 10 out of 10, all that stuff. Just the sculpt alone, it's just super cool. I don't know how he does it, like the detailing and everything, the lines. It looks just like from the show. And I've seen a lot of crappy ones online, from Etsy to eBay. And honestly, Jester Effects, he's the only one. That's the only company that really does a great job. Like, look at this. They do a really great job. This is basically a screen accurate mask here, and they do a really great job. And I will recommend them to anybody who's looking for like authentic screen accurate costumes, masks. And also check out their Kid Flash pictures from the Flash new season. Came out a few weeks ago, like sometime last month. Yeah. And already they're on top of their game with producing. He's on top of the game for producing a mask that is accurately just like what you see in the pictures. I mean, the show hasn't even, the new episodes haven't even come out yet, and they already have the mask, and it looks beautiful. I mean, he's really talented. I don't know why I keep saying they. I don't know who else is on his team, because you can't do it all. So, I mean, I would say thank you to Jester Effects. Sorry for bugging the hell out of you so much. But, I guess I should say, can I say it was well worth the wait? If I was actually waiting the right time, yeah, because I was really hoping for ConnectiCon. But now that I finally got it, I mean, it's a beautiful thing. It's really good. You guys go check them out. And I'm going to go now because I have to get ready for Terrificon tomorrow in the morning. And by the time you see this video, this will be probably Tuesday. So, Tuesday or Thursday, sometime the following week. So, yeah, do what you guys need to do. Subscribe and all that rut. And this is Awkward, and I'm out. Peace.